wanted to give a run through of my experiences of this part of the application, and to give an example of struggles. So I logged into the app, opened it up, and I was asked when did I last finish work, because obviously I didn't clock out. So this is great. I can see my last clock time, and it's asking me to select date and time. So that all looks good. So if I go and select date and time, right, now I'm a bit confused, because here it says Tuesday the 8th at 6 p.m. And when I look at this looks like it's the 8th at 6 a.m. So that's really confusing. When I click on the time to then change the time, it's still not that obvious, but I'm looking at a 12-hour clock. So I've got AM and PM. So that's a bit confusing. So we need some consistency there. Now I've got this dial that I can choose. So let's say I finished at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, and I accidentally select 7. Well, selecting 7 now looks like it's changed this now to show 00. So now I'm a bit confused, but now I realise, okay, so this is the minutes, but I didn't want to select minutes at that point. I actually wanted to select 8 because I made a mistake, but I'll select 8, and it's gone back to that again. I'm not choosing this, but okay, so I'll select 10 minutes. Now, weirdly, another thing that really confused me about this was when I'm presented with this, I have an edit button at the top, which I don't really understand, because it looks like I can just interact with it here. So selecting edit, okay, I see. So that takes me, to a free text thing. So I'm on the time, I can select edit, and it takes me to the free text thing here to fill in, but I've still got my choices here that I can select between. However, weirdly, when I click back on the calendar icon, I don't see a calendar. I'm now looking at time again. So I'm a bit confused as to where I am, and this all seems massively confusing, considering all I want to do is just change the time, probably just the time of when I finished work yesterday. Also, I've noticed that if I make selections that are incorrect, I'm not told in here that they're incorrect, but I can see in the background that something is changing, but I can't actually see what it is because it's behind this box. So again, that is really confusing to me, that I'm making selections here, but I can't actually see what they are because it's behind this box. And then finally, so I've chosen 8 p.m, 10 and 10 minutes. So 10 past 8 here. If I don't want to do that and I click cancel, this has actually not cancelled it. It's actually put my selections in there. So that cancel hasn't done anything. It's still selected it. So now, again, I'm confused, a little bit frustrated, getting quite annoyed with this. And I don't see why I've cancelled it, but it hasn't cancelled my changes. So now the system just seems broken to me, which isn't great. Maybe it would be better just to keep this as a free text. I mean, we're offering the choice of the user being able to type in their own free text. So I'm not sure of the reason of having so many choices to input just a date and time, and it's most likely just to be a time, I guess. But just thought I'd give that feedback in video format, it's almost like a live personal user test. I think we need to do more user testing, but I was trying to document this in text and images, and there's just too much stuff. It would take me all day to do this. So just wanted to share this with you. Maybe it's going to be best to actually have that just as a free text field, just to fill in. I think that is the best option to then test with users. And then if that creates any problems, then we can relook at this. But just wanted to share that with you both. Thanks.